Alright, my new chair needs a little bit of lifting, like Jeff Bezos' new wife. Wow! Very excited today. I got a blade for free from Poland. GB blades. Pretty super amazingly sharp. Check out this blade, very grippy. Comes with a Kydex. And it stays in the Kydex, pretty cool. And because I'm an idiot, I have to read now. Alright, Jarosław Bielarczyk from Poland sent me this blade. He's from Bielanka, Poland, a small town in the south near Tatra Mountains. He creates knives since 6 years and he's doing it all by himself, which is awesome. His brand name is jbpolishknives. This is the new model, the bushcraft RIVEN model in 14C28N steel. It's cryo engineered with in minus 72 degrees Celsius. It's called cryogenically hardened. Scandi grind to 0, no additional cutting edge, high toughness because it should be high tough, he says, and resistant to stress. 4mm thick 60 HRC Rockwell blade length is overall 25 centimeters and the blade is 12.5 centimeters. It's a G10 handle and a Kydex sheath as a belt loop. It's around 510 zloty, which is approximately 120 euro. Usually here everything ends on this yellow chair. Now we start the action. All right, let's go. Riven GB blade against the water bottle. Wow! This is a super clean, awesome cut. Another one. Wow, this was awesome. Another one. Alrighty, some bushwork with the JB blade. Yeah, this blade is razor sharp, 100%. It's a live tree. Alright, another one here. Wow, yeah, it's a soft wood, but it's not, it's just 12.5 centimeters. Well, my nipple hurts as well. I think I'm pregnant. So, pretty cool till now. Right, some more lighter bushwork. My nipples, fuck. I mean, it's not a chopper. That's what she said. Yeah, but you can do it. You can eat this, very much vitamin. Right. Okay, try now some harder wood. That's what she said. Alright, now some tougher wood. It's tough wood. That's what she said. Yep. Alrighty. 5 minutes, 30 seconds. And through, and the blade is absolutely nothing. No nicks, anything. Pretty cool till now. This one is pretty seasoned. Very tough wood. Here's the other part. So this wood is no joke. And did pretty good. No vibration in the handle, nothing. So this is a pretty awesome job. Yeah, everything is now green here. Greenville, Choix village. Alright, that's the impossible baton. It was batoned a little bit by the Messerfieber Power. And now I try it with the GB blade. Riven, the outskirts. Or here maybe, even better. It's not possible, I think. It's not possible, it's too tough of a wood. Check it out. This is too tough. And the blade is too small for this, so I have to retreat it. B. Yeah, it's still straight, it's still okay. That's no problem. Right, that's a seasoned, not rotten, no problem. This is one part of the impossible baton. You can see here it's bloody, there's blood on it. I mean, this is the impossible baton, one part, unbelievable tough. The baton. Yeah. This is the wood, I cut it before and it's doing it with no problem. It's super knotty, super tough. Yeah. And there's no damage. Till now this blade is perfect. Also no damage at the handle, at the G10. Tony B all day, drop test. Yeah. Alright, here I tried the impossible baton here at this area and I can make it till here, could make it till here. Here it's a crack a little bit. And also at the other side it made a nice crack. And this is the toughest wood ever. And this is nearly impossible to baton. Also now it's super seasoned. Couldn't do it, but the rest, you can see here the damage was pretty nice. And also this wood was batoned, the baton. Also knotty, not easy to get through. Check it out here. And it did it with absolutely no problem. Alright, feather sticks. It's a bushcraft blade after all. Right, this bites like crazy, this blade. This blade is razor sharp, super razor. It's a tough wood, and check out these awesome feathers here. There's no choke, this blade. No Polish choke. Polish friends, did you think Robert Lewandowski was right to diss the coach? If I would be the Polish Football Association, I would kick out Robert Lewandowski, because the coach is like me. Coach is the boss. Lewandowski is not the boss. He's just a good football player. And he is old, 36 years. I'm nearly through this wood here. I can check this out. I feather stick my way through the wood. Check this out. Wow. Feather sticking through the wood. That's a first. This blade is razor. Wow. It's even more effective when you just do cuts like this and not cut like this, because you don't have too much weight. But when you feather like this, wow. Yep. Yeah. A feather sticked the whole freaking wood. This blade is definitely no joke. It's so sharp. I mean, this is very tough wood and a feather stick. I just cut it in half with some feather stick cuts, which is pretty gay usually. But this blade is definitely not gay. This is straight. Also after the batoning. Wow. And when you whack, you have no vibrations in the handle. It's very grippy, the G10. You have some very tough texture on it, but with gloves is absolutely no problem. Without gloves you can feel a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's a small blade, 4mm thick. The tip is pretty pointy, but it's very thick at the end. So I don't think that this tip breaks easy. It's still no chunks, no nothing. Still super fantastic edge. The handle, no wiggle, nothing. Even I batoned the handle a bit, and this blade is still like new. The bushcraft blade, for me it's a little bit too small. That's what she said. A razor blade. I try now to do another water bottle. Alright, now another water bottle. Can I cut it? Wow. Clean cut here. Another one. Wow. Blade still super razor. Alright, I mean, this was a snap cut. A little bit. It's not too clean, but it's... Here's the Kydex system. I have it here on my UF Pro compact belt, and you can see it fits in pretty nicely. This is Velcro. No, it's not Velcro, it's like a fabric. So it's a dangler, so it's not too stiff at your side. So it dangles around. It's pretty nice, and I can also put it in my pocket here, so it's not dangling. And when I have it outside and you walk through the jungle, this is cool. You deploy the blade, fits in nicely. Looks like this, and UF Pro works like this. You have here the integrated belt of the combat band. You take it out. Here's the loop. Here's the blade. Kydex. And it's not deploying. This is a pretty well made Kydex. Simple, and it works. Deploy. You're not gonna lose this blade. Combat belt. Zack, zack, zack. Whoop, and it's on. Yeah! Alrighty, now I do some steps. Check out the tip. Pretty pointy, pretty awesome. Some space left here. Still pointed at tip. Wow, absolutely no problem here. This is amazing. The tip is absolutely nothing. This is unbelievable. The tip is absolutely straight. No damage at all. watch. Nothing. Some breakouts now at the edge. The tip is cool. All right, that's it, 5 minutes. The tip is still unbelievable. I can't believe that it's so straight. Ah, fuck. Ah. That's the damage at the roof. You can see everything which is not rusty was the GB blade bushcrafter. Check out this deep holes here. Very easy to get through. No hot spots at the blade. And the tip is unbelievable. Unbelievable performance. It's still pointy. This is most definitely top 3 tip penetration tests, top 3 result ever. And you can see here the damage here everywhere. Just wow. After the steps, the tip is still razor. The tip is still super pointy. Absolutely no damage at the tip, which is unbelievable. But on the edge there are some breakouts from the steps at the apex. Everywhere here you can see them. Some rollings maybe here. Some edge damage already. Now car roof. Let's go. The chunks are getting more. Alright, over 4 minutes. Some more. Okay, over 5 minutes, that's it. Yeah, 5 minutes maximum wagging. Pretty nice for the small blade. You can also do a lot of damage, and this is not too bad for a small one. That's what she said. But yeah, I'm sitting on glass. This is why maybe my a-hole hurts. Alright, after all the car action, the breakouts are not too bad. It's 60 HRC. It's a very hard rock wall at minus 72 degrees Celsius made. So I expected more breakouts, but this is not too shabby. We have more breakouts at the apex. Could be fixed. So you still can repair this blade, it's just on the apex. Other side after all the car action. So pretty cool. I wagged it 5 minutes. The tip is still fantastic. And this is not too bad. And when you wag, you have no vibrations. No vibrations in the handle, nothing, and nothing. Still in place, no wiggle, nothing. Handle material pretty cool. When you stab, when you're unlucky, you get onto the blade, because it's not the perfect stabber, because you can get onto the blade, but still you have a groove here which doesn't hurt too much. Yeah, when you have it here, I have large hands and I can grip the blade completely at the handle, so for me this is perfect. The X large hands should be no problem as well. And when you hit it on the edge, there's no vibrations, nothing. This is cool. Also here, this is also rounded here at the end. It's a kind of an attitude adjuster with a lane head hole here. So this is also pretty smooth, very well done. And also here at the micarta you have absolutely nothing. This is perfectly grind, this is perfectly made. You have red liners inside. So this is perfect craftsmanship. There's absolutely nothing, no nicks, nothing. This is completely smooth, amazingly, really amazing. And he made these blades, GB made these blades, Jarosław, by himself. So this is a pretty fantastic job, and most definitely better than all the cold steel fixed blades where they are not 100% grinded. They are made in a fabric in China with thousands and millions of blades, and he put a really good eye on everything till now. And also here I like this, that this is rounded and not sharp. The edge attention, the edge could be fixed. Bravo, Jarosław. Boy, it's so fucking hot, I'm so fucking tired. I take a nap. Alrighty, now my famous nail test. Super rusty Austrian nail. Check out the edge. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there are more breakouts now at the edge. It's not doing the nail, and you can see here the breakout's pretty severe now. Yeah, but this is how it is. Alright. The tip is still super pointy. Nearly nothing. Brick. Whoa. Yeah, immediate down. Now the tip is immediate down. But okay, but it was super tough. Now it's down. That's what she said! Alright, nail and brick destroyed the edge here. You can see it, immense breakouts. Nail and brick result. Devastating. Tip is down. Edge is down. Yeah, I think this could not be fixed anymore. Alrighty, my friends, check out the tip. Now, tip test. Nothing. Awesome. Wow, it did not break. Fantastic. That's a tough mother. Check out this bank. Wow. Wow. Fuck me. This was maximum abuse. And now it broke. Unbelievable performance. Wow, yes. I like this shit. Under normal circumstances, you're not gonna break this tip, never. It's super hard, tough oak, and normally you cannot break this tip. I did maximum abuse and I nearly cut myself again. So this is pretty epic. It was super bent. before it broke. You go side by side with the tip, absolutely no problem. It's 60 HRC Rockwell, it's a very hard steel, and of course it breaks easier than 1055, than 50 CRV4 from Messerfiber. Those are carbon steels. These must be stainless steel, so of course it breaks easier, of course there are easier breakouts, but the performance is still epic. And after the tip tap, it's slightly banded. It's slightly banded at the end of the blade. I mean, it's hard to see with the GoPro, but it's definitely banded. This is the nail from the nail test. You can see it was rusty. This was the blade. And here is the tip. The tip is inside the oak, pretty buried in, super tough material. And all these steps were the GB blade. Get me the fucking prick! That's what she said! Yeah, the edge is going down, of course. Wow! Then GoPro is off. 3 minutes. Alright, didn't break more. 5 minutes, awesome. Alright, good performance at the brick. You can see here the edge is down, of course, but it didn't broke more. I did 5 minutes. The handle scales, the head is loose here, one. You can see it here. Just the screw is loose, so you can fix it here. No big deal. So you can take the vibration. You have no vibrations when you whack the edge or the spine. And this is pretty nice, the edge performance of the JB blade. You cannot go wrong with this blade, 100% not. 120 euro, it can survive the brick. It will probably break after 3 minutes at the iron rod, but this is okay because of the Rockwell. Because of the heat, the GoPros, they switch off very quickly, so it's very hard to make videos in these weather conditions. Let's go to the iron rod, but before that, I'll take a nap. Alright, last stop for the RIVEN iron rod. I say 3 minutes. Let's go. Alright, screw broke. It is full time. Alright, it's a pain to whack now. We'll make the handle longer. It's a pain in the ass like this. Okay, I'll try spine. Niet duct tape. Alright, good to go. Alright, it broke. It broke after about, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. It's done. Alright, after about 3 minutes at the iron rod, it broke. Probably 3 minutes. Yeah, the handle screw got loose and then it was a pain in the ass to whack, but still, the handle is pretty awesome. You can fix this screw, no problemo, and would be cool. and the other screw is still here. So this is a pretty tough material, but it broke. Handle X. The blade is out and the handle has still nothing. Okay, the blade broke in the inside now. Blade broke in the inside. Now we see what's gonna happen now with the handle material. Yeah, the liners went out and here it broke now. Here we have a rupture now. Now with the blade. Okay, now one broke, but this is a tough material, unbelievable. Okay, one more here. Here's a groove now. Wow. All right, unbelievable toughness of this material. All right, the end of the line of the blade from Poland, the GB blade, the RIVEN. If we would be in the stock market, I would say it's a very strong buy of the stock of Jarosław, the GB. Very strong buy, 120 euro, nearly indestructible. It's a very tough high Rockwell blade. Will hold an edge forever. Very hard to destroy. Tip is nearly unbreakable. Broke at the iron rod under heavy abuse. Iron on iron after about 3 minutes. Could survive the brick. Handle material nearly indestructible. You're not gonna destroy these G10 handles. Probably same toughness like on the work tough gear material. You could see I worked it a very long time here with the hatchet, and still this is still in place. This one broke. Here's one part of this G10. So for 120 euro, I have to say, these days where blades cost around 300, 400, 500 euro, this is a very strong buy. I'm not sponsored by him, but he reached out to me if I want to test a Polish blade. I said, of course. All the blades from Poland till now did perfectly. Price and what you get for the price are perfect from Poland. So I think you guys, you have to look more into Poland knife makers. Here's the edge attention after the iron rod. You can see the logo JB. Here's this my Carta, I mean G10. Breaking here, one blade. Here, edge, you can see the edge attention after the iron rod. Pretty tough material. I don't think that it's glued inside. It should be glued. It should be glued with epoxy or something, and this wouldn't come off as, I mean, not easy, but gluing is always better. And this is a mid-layer Polish red, Austrian red, blood red, pretty cool. So it's a lot of work in this blade. I destroyed it in one day, but it was a hell of a workout. Alright, GB blade against the clock. Here's the handle. Yeah, I shot one pile off here. Alright, here, the top of the blade. Yeah, I think I hit it. Alright, here I dented one part inside the wood. Check this out. Here's one part. And you can see here the shot. Alright, that's it now for the JB blade. You could see it's shrapneling a bit. And this shot here is epic. It burned inside the metal. So normal result, but it's when you shoot it, it's not completely destroyed. So it's just putting some parts off, which is cool. So thanks again to Poland. And I hope I work with you again. Alright. See ya. Bye.